Hi, this is Yui Tachibana, and I just have to talk about this. This really hits the nail in the coffin for this has-been network. So this absolutely out-of-touch article was brought to you by Vice, a media company that has seen better days and have been famous for their news coverage and documentaries they have produced over the last decade. However, they have fallen on hard times lately, going as far as to file for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. To us, the anime/manga fandom, this was karma for that nonsense article they made about the manga industry, melting down big time over their success and trying to undermine the impact they have had on not just Japanese culture, but also what some people tend to like. Well, it's not over yet. This article about an adult VTuber agency, it's called VAllure. As someone who follows small VTuber companies for a living, I personally haven't had the time to watch them too much, but what I do know is they are a talented group. I personally do take a liking to Strony Cuddles. Her design is absolutely amazing, and her content proves that she very much deserves her cult following that she got, but this article doesn't seem to think so. In an effort to feel superior about themselves in this ongoing war against the fandom of anime waifus, this article claims that this group is transphobic. Yep, we're going down that route again. This quote-unquote journalist, which I'm saying very loosely because this barely qualifies as journalism, has the nerve to accuse them of absurd details, saying they were staying silent about whether or not VAllure works with trans people, designating their focus on female VTubers, and so on. It just so happens the VTubers that they chose for the final casting were not the type of people this article was looking for. If anything, it infuriated them even more, calling them lollybait and typical tourist garbage like that. Sheesh, if these girls bother you so much, you would hate Chando. I swear, one clip of her and this person would be second-guessing life. The amount of entitlement I'm seeing already is breaking me. I'm pretty sure VAllure is open to working with the trans community. In fact, I don't even remember seeing any backlash about this whole thing to begin with. Only now have I seen this being raised as an issue because this goofball decided to do so, let alone on the same network that we already debunked to begin with because of what they said 2 years before. This person writing this is most likely coming into this story with little to no awareness of how the Japanese idol industry or the anime/manga industry operates. It just so happens that a lot of female characters represent for the male gaze. Yeah, newsflash, Hololive is probably watched by like 80% dudes. And yes, there do exist female watchers who see the appeal of a VTuber or anime character as much as the next person, but these facts wouldn't be overshadowing your delusional outlook on things if people weren't doing what they always do. I'm literally saying this as someone who identifies as a femboy and they them pronouns, and even I wouldn't want to be talked down to. Which brings me to another issue this person brought up, which really isn't an issue at all. It's VAllure's choice to do F for M content or female for male. While I do get that there is a thirst for female content, F for F, VAllure or any other VTubers you follow for that matter are not entitled to record that type of content if they don't want to. You want it so badly, you should do it yourself. You would even make a lot of money doing so. Heck, you'll thank me for it if you take my advice. Isn't that better than hopelessly crying into a corner because some anime creators online aren't doing what you expected them to? Oh, I should actually bring this up. You're a VTuber yourself! Yeah, this ain't an April Fool's joke. This journalist who wrote this nonsense for Vice is a VTuber. Apparently there's a history behind this person, and it was a red flag that whatever was going to be said out of this person's mouth wouldn't exactly be the most credible source in the universe. So that's just rubbing salt in the wound that's been created by the sad cry for attention. Attention from a group that just wants to sit down, have a good time watching their favorite idols play games, or make funny commentary, not so we can all be miserable and fight over what content should be out there. I like Strony. I think she's got a lot of potential. In fact, the whole VAllure group does. They have managed to stay drama-free for the longest time, and I thank them for it, especially in this current landscape. But hey, we could come away from this having to remind ourselves, even if you cure cancer or solve world hunger, there's always going to be one miserable fool trying to discredit you, and I should know, I've been on hit lists before. But you can't let that stop you. Don't let these fools make you graduate early. So VAllure, if you or any of your talents are watching right now, I'm with you. I'm supporting you all the way, and you girls do what you love. Thanks for watching this video. This is your sunshine, Yui Tachibana, sun setting for the day.